Hello from Folkestone in Kent. Yesterday I drove the entire length of England in only one day. It was a really exhausting journey. Today I'll be taking the Channel Tunnel between England and France. Last night I stayed nearby the Channel Tunnel. I'm around a 20-minute drive. I'm booked on this morning for 8:52 a.m. This will be my first ever time on the Channel Tunnel and I have no idea what to expect. Before taking your vehicle to France, there are a few things that you need. So I've already collected a few of them. This is a triangular sign. I also have this high-vis jacket, and it's also necessary to have UK on your vehicle. Some number plates already have, or if you don't, you need to have a sticker. So I don't have a sticker, and I tried yesterday to buy one, but I couldn't find one for sale anywhere that I checked. I read online that you can buy them at the Eurotunnel shop. There's an AA shop there that sells them. So fingers crossed that's open and I can pick up a sticker there. There's not much time, I need to get going. Let's head to the Eurotunnel. On my way, I'm going to stop off and get some diesel and just fill the tank. I'm about a quarter full at the moment and I don't want to have to worry about that when I arrive in France because I'll be focusing on driving on the other side of the road for the first time. Okay, let's go. Got the full tank of diesel. They don't sell the UK stickers at the petrol station either. That's a great place to sell them. They probably sell loads. I can't be the only person that forgets their UK sticker. Okay, next stop, the tunnel. Looks like we're almost arriving.
Take the exit toward Channel Tunnel.
I actually received a message last night saying it's going to be very busy, so please turn up early. It's around 7:15 at the moment and I'm booked on for 8:52. I've now arrived in the waiting area. So as I approached the check-in, there were two separating lanes, one for trucks and freight and one for cars, motorbikes and vans. As I approached, it recognised my number plate and then on the screen, my name appeared. I then had to put in my 8-number booking reference, which I'd already screenshotted. And then after that, it asked me which crossing I wanted to take. So I'm a little bit early, as I mentioned, and it offered me the 8:18 crossing or the 8:52 crossing, which was the one that I'd booked onto. So I decided to go just for the 8:52 because I want to try and get the sticker for the UK in the shop here before I go on. I was also asked what type of fuel the vehicle uses and I selected diesel. After that, I then pressed print and then this printed off and this is to be hung on the mirror here. So that says the size of the vehicle and then also the date and other information. Very exciting. I'm going to head in now. Apparently at the AA shop inside here they sell the UK stickers. This is the last chance, hopefully I can get one. If I can't, what I'll do is I'll order one on Amazon France and get it delivered to an Amazon locker somewhere in France once I arrive. I managed to get a sticker inside of the AA shop and it was $3.99. They also have England stickers in there but no Scotland or Wales stickers. I got the adhesive one. She said these are usually better than the magnet ones. I'll dry the back of the van and get that stuck on. In the AA shop there's a big checklist of all the things you need if you're going with a UK vehicle and also to which country you're going. So to go to France you also need these headlamp beam converters so you don't dazzle the people that are driving towards you. I actually bought these on Amazon before I left, but they do sell them in there as well. I think you can probably get all the things you need here in the AA shop if you don't manage to get everything in advance before you come here. Once I get to France I will put these on the headlights. These are suitable for lots of different vehicles. I'm not sure how to attach them, but I think there's some instructions inside. And to be honest, I don't plan to drive at night, but if I do drive at night, I'll definitely put these on. Inside, there's a fantastic waiting area with a Starbucks, Burger King, I think Leon, fast food, and a few other bakeries and places to eat. There's also a huge duty free, there's toilets, there is the AA shop, there's a WH Smith. There's lots of people in there waiting and having breakfast before they get on the train. Before reading into the Channel Tunnel, I wasn't really aware of how it worked and I thought that you drive through the tunnel like on a road, but actually what happens is you drive onto a train, then the train goes in the tunnel. So I assume that there'll be lots of vehicles inside the train and then it will all go together. So that's what's going to happen today. If you want to take the Channel Tunnel you'll need a passport. There's a big sign up there saying have your passports ready. So I've got my passport here. On the board it's got a list of all the the numbers. So it must be that number that's on the thing there, X, what was mine? X. My train is X3. So all of them are listed up there on the board and it says, please proceed or call in 4 minutes, and then you can watch out for your train number and when you need to head onto the train. So excited. I can see mine now on the board, X3. It says call in 19 minutes. So I have 19 more minutes to wait until I drive onto the train. Before I head on the tunnel, let me tell you a little bit about my plans for France. Once I get to France, I'm planning to travel a little in the northern parts of the country. But to be honest, over the last few weeks, I've been so busy and I've also been a little bit unwell, and I've been struggling to find the time to do any travel research for this trip. So I decided to hire a freelancer on Fiverr to help me out. Fiverr is a freelancer marketplace where you can hire specialists in certain areas to help you with a wide variety of tasks, from itinerary planning, translation, web design, video editing, to tax returns, to much, much more. I chose to work with a freelancer called Alexis, who offers France itinerary planning and virtual assistance. Alexis is from France and he knows the northern areas of France very well. I explained to him about my interests and where I wanted to visit in France, and he prepared for me a customised, suggested itinerary based on my interests, and he also wrote out a list of all the must-try food and drinks while visiting the northern areas of France. All the ideas he suggested sound amazing, and I'm really looking forward to following some of his suggestions. Working with a freelancer on Fiverr has been so helpful because it saved me so much time, and it's also amazing to get recommendations from a local who's actually been to these places. If you're looking to hire a freelancer on Fiverr to help you with something in your personal or business life, Fiverr are offering 10% off your first hire if you use the code Ruth. I'll put more information below. Now let's check if it's time to get on the tunnel. Okay, we've got 4 more minutes until it's ready to go on. I was checking through the booking confirmation and it says that the journey takes 35 minutes. It's so quick. I was speaking to a friend who recently took the ferry. They live in the Netherlands and they came over, and I think they said the ferry was around 2 hours. So it's really quick compared to the ferry. I booked around a week ago and it was around £150. I'll write the exact price on the screen. The price really depended on how far in advance you booked it and then also the time of day. So the tickets that were during the night were cheaper than the ones during the day. I wanted to go in daylight hours so that I would arrive in France when it was light and I didn't have to drive in the dark and on the other side of the road. So I booked the 8:52 one for that reason. This has also been booked on as a camper van under 5.5 metres in length. There's also a time difference. So when we arrive, it will be 9:27 in the UK, but in France it will be 10:27. Feeling very nervous. I think it's about to go. Okay, it just changed to please proceed. Let's go! Au revoir, England! I'll recap the items you'll legally need for France if travelling with a camper van or motorhome. A UK sticker if your number plate doesn't say UK on it, a reflective jacket, headlight converters, a warning triangle, and a first aid kit. I'll put some Amazon links below in the description if you want to be more organised than me. There are also more requirements like having insurance, a valid MOT, and breakdown cover, which you can read more about online. Yeah, good. Very excited.
Where are you off to?
France.
Whereabouts? Yeah, for a while, are you? Or?
About 3 weeks.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Have a safe journey over. Just stop at the back window there for Eurotunnel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you. Okay, all done. Passport control. It says now that there is a firearms inspection, but I don't have any firearms, so that's fine. Yes, but it's turned off. Okay, thanks. He was asking if I had any camping gas. I said yes, but it's turned off. I'm going through to lane 1.
Hiya, can you show me your gas is switched off, please?
Yeah, thank you. So they were asking me to show that the gas has been turned off. Okay, looks like we're heading through. It's really good that you can bring the gas Imagine they said you can't bring gas. Such a pain to get the gas on the other side. Probably different regulators as well. It looks like the window's on the left side, so I might need to get out of the van. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably get out. Hi. Mercy. Oh, this is really confusing. I think I need to go for large because there's a height limit of 1.85 meters. This van is around, I've never measured it, but I think it's over 2 meters. Vehicle check-in. Right, let's get this window open. 14, okay, thank you. These manual windows are not great. Since Brexit in 2021, the maximum duration of a short stay for UK passport holders in the EU cannot exceed 90 days within a period of 180 days. Before Brexit, there wasn't any limit and it was possible to stay, work or live in other EU countries without a need for a visa. Here's the trains. Wow, it looks like a train station. It's so funny. It's like a regular train station, but you're going with your vehicle. This is incredible. First time in my life doing something like this. Wow, this is so funny. Oh my goodness. This is out of control. This is so... Wow. Driving on a train. This is so crazy. Feels quite spacious, and there's definitely a lot more height above me as well, so if there's a bigger vehicle it should fit, no problem. First gear, okay. First gear, handbrake, engine off. I've made it onto the train and it's now 8:41, so it took actually about 15 minutes from departing the waiting area to actually getting on the train. There were quite a lot of checkpoints to get through. The train will be leaving in around 11 minutes from now. This is so exciting. And there's even windows here. Inside the train here, they've blocked off between the vehicles, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 vehicles, and then they've put down a shutter and then the next one on, so they must block in like 4 vehicles at a time. I wonder why they block the vehicles in. Perhaps if there's an accident or a fire. We're moving, we're moving. We are moving. Oh my god, that is so crazy, just out there. I think that's it gone dark. Maybe we've gone inside the tunnel. I wonder if my ears are going to pop. Just a moment ago I said my ears might start popping. It's been around a minute and they're starting to feel a little bit weird. Oh yeah. Oh, my ears are popping. Oh! The train's been moving for around 7 minutes, starting to feel a bit motion sickness, to be honest. It's jumping around. And also my ears are really sore. While we're on the tunnel, let me tell you a little bit more about it. The Channel Tunnel, also known as the Eurotunnel or Channel, is a remarkable engineering feat that connects the United Kingdom and France between the English Channel, and it's the longest undersea tunnel in the world. The construction of the tunnel started in 1988. It involved boring 3 tunnels running parallel to each other. The 2 outer tunnels are used for trains, and the smaller central service tunnel is used for ventilation and access. Tunnel boring machines from both the English and French coasts were used, and the tunnels meet approximately halfway beneath the English Channel. The Channel Tunnel officially opened on May the 6th, 1994, with a ceremony being held at the midpoint of the tunnel. The Channel Tunnel stands as one of the world's most significant engineering achievements, facilitating seamless and rapid transportation between the UK and mainland Europe. So we've been moving for around 20 minutes now. My ears feel fine, and although it's a little bit shaky, I don't feel motion sickness anymore. And we'll have around 15 minutes more until we arrive. I just need to remember, as soon as we get off, drive on the right side of the road. It's so incredible that this tunnel exists. What a feat of engineering it really is. I think we've arrived in France. I can see land. We're out of the tunnel. Oh my goodness, I better put my shoe back on. Oh, this is so exciting. Let me show you. I just opened Google Maps and we have arrived in France. I don't know why I'm so shocked by this. It's obviously where we were going, but it's just unbelievable that we just got on a train and now we went under the ocean and now we're in France. This is crazy. Wow. The time now is 10:20. It's been 28 minutes and said 35 in total. Another interesting thing about the tunnel is there's signal the whole way through. I'm on Vodafone and there was network the whole way. I was using WhatsApp and it was absolutely fine, and I was able to look on Google Maps as well for the destination that I'm going to. Okay, we've just pulled up and it looks like the train is being lowered down slightly. I've also just realised that I don't have data. I've got a message saying that I need to pay for extra data and I need Wi-Fi to be able to register for it. I thought that I got data included in my plan. Maybe that's something to do with Brexit, that it's no longer included, which is a bit annoying because I need Google Maps to get to where I'm going. So hopefully there's somewhere that I can pull in and get some Wi-Fi. Maybe there's like a waiting area like on the other side and I can wait there, get some Wi-Fi and then set up the map. Oh wow, people are turning on the engines. Oh my gosh, this is mental. Okay, getting out of the train. Okay, we're heading up the ramp. Oh, it's raining here too. Oh my gosh, it's 10:28. So yeah, exactly as it was scheduled. So that extra waiting time for the unloading is calculated in the journey time. Oh my gosh, guys, we're going to be driving on the right side of the road. This is, oh my god, this is crazy. How incredible is it that I'm now in France? That is extraordinary. Oh my goodness, there's cars overtaking me on the left. Wow. Welcome to France! Welcome to France! There's the sign! Welcome to France! Join me in the next video where I drive in France for the first time and start my biggest adventure yet.